Hey, what's happening, everyone? I'm Kevin with Robertson's Power and Sports. We're down here in Houston, Texas for Club BRP 2024 for the reveal of the all-new Skidoo lineup. A little bit of Can-Am information in there as well that they released last night. So, some big changes this year, especially regarding some of the models and how we classified models. In past years, we always referenced an MXZ as a short track and a Renegade as a long track or a 137. Well, this year things have changed a little bit, so I wanted to take a minute, explain some of that stuff to you, and also walk you through how to use Skidoo's website in order to start building your 2024 so we can get you a quote at the dealer. This is a great tool, but I have heard from customers in the past that it's a little bit confusing, and I figured why not do a video on this and walk you through it. So without further ado, let me get you looking at my computer screen here. Alrighty. So what you're going to do, first step, is go right to SkiDoocom. It's going to bring you up this main page right here. See if I can get you to see that a little bit better there. Sorry about that. Over here on the top left, you're going to see models. Go ahead and click on models. Here, you're going to see all their different segments. Start from deep snow to trail to crossover, utility, mid-sized, and youth. So here you're going to choose one of these models from one of these segments as the one that you're interested in that you would like to build. We're going to start with the MXZ because this one here has probably or potential most confusion this year, because the MXZ you can get in a 129-inch track, but you can also get in a 137 as well. So let's click on the MXZ. Once it comes up on this screen here, you're going to see, there it is, the MXZ XRS 850 Turbo R competition package, very limited quantities. We are actually already sold out at Robertson's Power and Sports. Awesome looking sled. That one there would come standard in only a 137-inch track. So as you scroll down here, they're going to give you some specs on them, some different models down here, etc. So one thing I will show you right here, these first three sleds here, they all say spring only. What that means is that machine is only available to order right now during snow check. You won't find these sleds on dealers' floors. These are not a stocking item, so these would have to be pre-sold snowmobiles, like I said, during spring check, which is now through March 31st. This sled over here, the Blizzard pack, the Adrenaline, and the MXZ Sport, these are regular in-season models, so you will find that dealers will stock these, put them on their floor. But that does not mean you can't snow check these models. You absolutely can. So don't think that you only have to snow check a spring-only model. These other models are available for snow check. So we're going to go back to the top of the page, and top right, we're going to click Customize. This is where you're going to start to be able to choose the sled that you want to build and really start to customize it. So right here, here's your packages that you can choose from. We're going to choose the MXZ XRS right here in the center. This page that comes up next, these are bundles. These are accessories that BRP says will go good on these machines, and you have different options. So right here you have the Comfort Plus bundle. It's going to list all the accessories that come in that bundle and then the price. Same thing with the carry-on bundle. You scroll down a little bit, then you get the cockpit and storage bundle. Again, gives you a price on there as well. We're not going to select any of these bundles, and keep in mind, if you do select one of those bundles, those accessories will not be installed at the factory. That's something that the dealer will install. So come to the next page here. It's going to bring up a picture of the snowmobile. You can click your left mouse, hold it down, drag it, and it'll turn the snowmobile so you get different angles of what it looks like. Up here in the top left, you can also click that, and that'll give you a cockpit view of it. All right, let's start building this thing. Top right corner, you're going to see color. Click on color. It's going to show you the available colors for that specific snowmobile. So in this sled here, you have black or hyper silver. One thing I do want to point out is at the bottom left-hand corner of the screen, right over here, you're going to see the MSRP of $15,299. As you start to make changes, you're going to see that price change. So there is a difference between the black and the silver. I'll click on silver. Yeah, you can see the price just jumped up a little bit. So we're going to go back to black. That's the color we chose. Exit out of that. Now the options screen, this is where you're really going to start to make a lot of changes. The engine. right here. So this machine right now is currently priced, as you can see, this little check mark right here with a 600R E-Tech motor. Let's go down and we're going to put an 850 in it. Again, now you see your price change. So now we selected the 850 engine. Let's go back. Track length. Okay, again, an MXZ XRS this year is going to come in a 129 or a 137. Standard's a 129. We're going to click. We want the 137. Now we've made that track change. All right, now next thing is your starter. This machine comes standard with electric start. There is no other option for it. On some other models, you would have an option, whether it was a manual start, shot start, electric start. But again, this specific model comes standard with electric start, no other options at all. All right, let's go down to calibration. Calibration, right, as you can see here, sea level calibration. This is a trail sled, so there is no other option for calibration. Now, if we were talking about a deep snow machine, you would see on here, if it was an option, either low altitude calibration or high altitude calibration, and you would select that depending on where you're going to be riding and the elevations that you're riding. Next, we have track profile. Here you have your options for your track. You have an Ice Ripper track, XT 1.5. That's going to have the little studs built right into the lugs of the track. You also have a regular Ripsaw 1 1/4 inch track with no studs in it. And then you also have the Ice Ripper XT 1 1/4 track. That one there would have the studs in it. We're going to go ahead and select the Ice Ripper XT 1.5. Let's go back here. Suspension and skis. This here, you have the option of choosing Smart Shocks. Keep in mind, Smart Shocks this year are limited just like last year. So we're going to go ahead and choose the Smart Shock option. The next option down below is you have the gauge. This comes standard with a 7.2 inch wide digital display, or it has the option for the 10 1/4 inch color touchscreen display. Again, the 10 1/4 inch display is limited again this year, so keep that in mind. If you want any of these snowmobiles that are spring-only sleds, and you want some of those cool features, whether it's Smart Shocks or the display, they are limited, and I would recommend ordering them as soon as possible to help ensure that you'll get them. Once they're gone, they're gone. The next option down here, you're going to see the bundles. Those were the bundles that we talked about when we first got onto this page. Again, we're not going to select any of those. The next one down, you're going to see accessories. In this screen here, you're going to be able to choose different accessories based on different interests here. So at the top you have body and frame protection. We're going to put a skid plate on this just so you can see how it works. Right here, full body skid plate. If you click this little eye here, that's going to give you more information regarding the skid plate and the price. You can exit out of it, or you can click add to build. I'm going to exit out, and then right here you can also add it to build. Click this little plus sign right here. You're going to see it tells you that the full body skid plate was added. And you can see the little one with the highlighted yellow around it. That means it is added to the machine. And you go through and you can look at all these accessories and add them as you want to your machine. Again, these will not be installed at the factory. They would be installed at the dealer. And I highly recommend, knowing what you want for accessories at the time of snow check. That way there we can get them on our initial order. And that way there they'll be coming in sooner than if you waited for your machine to come in and then order the accessories. Highly recommend ordering the accessories sooner. All right, so once you get done adding all the accessories that you want, click the next button. Here is going to be a summary of what you just built. So it breaks it down for you. The motor, the track, the color display, all that stuff you're going to see, electric start, and then also the accessories or standard features that are on it are over here on the right-hand side. So now when you get down to the bottom, you can request the quote, share the build, print the summary. So what I recommend doing to you is right here, click on request a quote. This is going to send all the information that you've just inputted into the system to a dealer. Right here, you're going to start to type in all of your information. So we're just going to put in Robertson's, power, and the email. All right, so down here, when you type in your zip code right here, this is going to automatically send this to the closest dealer to you. If you are not close to us, but you want to order from us and make sure that this gets sent to us, please put our zip code right here, 04073. That way there it sends it to us. Next, right here, you got a couple boxes you can check about getting information from BRP. We're going to go ahead and hit submit. Now, What I want to tell you is this: just because you hit submit does not mean that your order is locked in. That just means it was sent to the dealer, and we will be getting in touch with you as soon as possible to go over your build. So, with all that being said, I wanted to take a minute. I hope this clears up any confusion. My biggest suggestion to anybody right now is, if you have questions on sleds, ask. We want to make sure that we get you in the right sled for you and the right accessories for you and your expectations, wants, needs out of a snowmobile. That's very, very important. So I hope this video helped. If it did, please give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Stay tuned, as we're going to be live in the showroom here before long, doing walkarounds and all the new stuff. So again, thanks for taking the time to watch this video. Until next time, take it easy.